it's Shelby. Welcome back. Today I am making a jewelry piece to spice up just a normal work shirt. I'm thinking it's going to be kind of like a reverse pearl choker, if that makes sense. So I wanted to go kind of under the collar and around with like some pearls peeking down. So I picked up a few supplies. I'll link them down below if you want to make this yourself along with my socials, and we'll get right into it. So these are the supplies you'll need: fishing line, a pair of scissors. I found a pearl headband, which was perfect because it's already kind of stiff and the right shape. These are the leftover pearl necklaces from my throw pillow. I'll link that above if you'd like to see that video. First step is to carefully cut open the pearl necklace and then thread them onto the fishing line. Except I didn't realize that they were going to go absolutely everywhere. So I improvised and put them in a bowl, and now I'm getting my fishing line and can start the project for real. And basically what you want to do to get started is just take, I usually worked with between 8 and 10 inches of fishing line just because that was an easy length. Tie one pearl onto the very bottom. I just used a little bowline knot because I'm not quite sure what special knots you have to use to tie fishing line with. Normal like square knots don't really seem to work as well, but it's got a pretty big loop after the pearl. I'm not really worried about that because it's really thin line, so I just started looping some other beads through there and then pushing them down over the loop, and they just kind of smushed it down really well. So perfect what I'm doing there, and then continue to thread the pearls onto the line. Since the pearls are neither expensive nor particularly heavy, I just looped them on one right after the other onto the line. I didn't worry about tying knots in between them or making sure they were really securely fastened or anything like that, because I really don't think that they will break. The whole point of the choker is that it's kind of a stiffer piece that goes under the collar or maybe just peeks out. And if it does peek out, that's why I want the back of it to be pearls. That's why I got the pearl headband. But I'm just putting the pearls on one after the other, and till I have maybe like 13 of them on one line. Now that I have my pearls strung, I'm just going to the very last full pearl on the headband, like the round one, not that tapered one at the end, and just tying some half hitch knots to secure my line of pearls on there. I want them to kind of be securely fastened but still able to hang freely. So I'm just going to get that on there, and that's going to be the start of what hangs down beneath the collar of my shirt. And that's the first one kind of fastened. You can see the shape, I guess, starting to form, and I'm going to get started on the next strand. This one's going to be a little bit shorter, but I'm going to start it the exact same way, just getting one pearl on a little thing of fishing line, maybe 8 to 10 inches, just tying a little bowline to secure it. There's no real particular reason I chose that knot other than I knew that it would hold in the fishing line and wouldn't kind of untie itself. And as with before, it's okay if you can't get it super close to the pearl because the other ones are going to go down and camouflage that loop, but you do want to cut pretty close to that knot so that you don't have fishing line hanging out. And once I get them all on there, I'm going to do the same thing that I did for the first one, which is push them down over the loop, kind of measure them against the necklace, make sure they hang where I want them to, and then just tuck them right behind the second to last pearl on the necklace rather than the first one, so that they stay kind of in their own little channel, if you will. And then just tie the little half hitches to secure them as well. You can kind of see the shape of the side forming. I think I'm going to do 3 on each side. So after I get this one secured, I'm going to start on another strand, just getting a new piece of fishing line and getting some pearls onto that. So these next ones I'm just going to speed up pretty quickly because the process is exactly the same. So I'm adding a third one to this side of the necklace, and then I'm going to add 3 onto the other side. I like things symmetrical. At first I thought this was going to be kind of an asymmetrical necklace, but as I was doing it, I realized that that just kind of bothers me, at least with this project and in general. So I do want to make it symmetrical and just like a little bit of the pearls peeking out of the collar. So this is it on. What do you think? It's just kind of like fun little pearl accents peeking out. You can't really see the pearl choker itself behind the collar, but if I wore a shirt without an actual collar, let me see if I can pull that up top so you can see kind of, they just kind of hang like that, which is kind of cool. And you can do longer pearls or shorter or just have more coming down. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's really cute. It's kind of a more unique piece, so I'm happy with it. I hope you liked it too. If you do, please give the video a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you soon. Bye.